Okay, looks like we're live here. So I got today an 8-inch new tablet from Amazon. Their new Fire 8-inch HD, and it says with Alexa, it's got 16 gigs of RAM, not RAM, but flash drive, and I think it has 2 gigabytes of RAM. It's got the Alexa basically. So anyway, it comes with package, looks like this, nice and attractive as you can see, and let's see, on the back it says it's fast and responsive, 8-inch display, 1280 by 800 resolution, which is very nice. Micro SD slot up to 256 gigabytes, so if 16 is not sufficient, you can get more than that. We've got quad-core CPU here, dual-band Wi-Fi, which is nice, front and rear cameras, and Dolby stereo. So it looks pretty nice. This particular deal was on sale through Amazon Prime a week that they were doing. They were selling for $30 cheaper than retail, which was $80. So I picked one up for $50 for an 8-inch tablet. It's pretty darn inexpensive. So let's go ahead and open it and see exactly, unbox this puppy, see how it works. It comes out. This is it right there. Comes in a nice little wrap. See what else it has in there. Okay, it also has this, and that's it, nothing else. So basically it comes with a, looks like it's got Fire HD8, a little pamphlet that shows the basic plugins. So we've got, let's see what we got here. We've got we got the cameras in the front and the back. We got the power switch and the USB port, as well as speakers, headphones, microphone, and speaker right there. And the power switch is right here apparently, and to unlock it you swipe it this way. So that's all you need for the manual, and it came with micro USB. So it's got the plug-in, and it's got a little USB cable that allows you to plug in, the usual deal. You plug it into the power source, or you can plug it into a computer if you want, and it's got the micro USB connector on the other end, so that's how you charge it. Just comes with that, and then it's got a little do more with your Fire tablet. Hopefully it's not gonna say to use it in Fireplace or anything. Let's see, meet Alexa. So you got Alexa with Smart Home, Alexa Skills for the book lover. So they have a bunch of binge watcher, all these different things. So just kind of tells you what you can do with it. And so that's pretty much it. And so the tablet itself, let's open that up. So it comes, like I said, in a very attractive little wrapping paper deal. And it's interesting enough that they have the wrapping paper everywhere but the power switch. So you can actually turn it on without taking the wrapper off. But then, of course, I'm going to take it off because I don't want to have it on because I'm that kind of a guy. Okay, here we go. So this is real. Comes like that, and then we take it out. So the back looks like this, and just nice Amazon logo, and you can see the camera in the corner there. And then at the very top, you see the ports they were talking about. There's the micro USB, microphone, headphone jack, headset, I should say. And then this must be the rocker for power back and forth, and this must be the power switch. So outside of that, it doesn't have any other ports anymore. So basically this is it, just the stuff at the top, which is kind of nice and simple. On the front, it's got the camera there. See, I can see myself and see myself and see myself. Doing a little video feedback there. But anyway, you can see there's the camera up there and there's nothing else. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. And it comes up with a little Amazon deal. The little noise there. You got a little fire animation going. With a little glint through the word fire, which is kind of neat. And this is how long it takes to boot up. It says optimizing system storage and applications. And we're up, looks like. No, we're not. No, first time it's not surprising. I think it takes a little while to come up. But it's still, you admit it's pretty quick. And so then you can select English United States language, and you can select the size of text. So we will go with maybe the middle size and click on continue. It comes up then with all the Wi-Fi settings. So you need to remember to connect to your Wi-Fi. And so I'm going to click on my Wi-Fi. I'm going to type in my password, which is classified for obvious reasons. And yeah, so it's a long password. And then click connect. And so now that I click connect, it says just a sec. It says please wait while we prepare a device for your usage. Very nice. Try to put up Windows in that amount of time when you get on your computer. Okay, it says updating your file. So it says downloading 5349. So it's pretty quick in terms of the update that it's doing to get to the latest version of the software. It's pretty speedy there. We're doing this in real time, so you can see exactly how long it takes. Okay. And once we get done here, by the way, if anybody's wondering, in the back there, that's Mira running. That's my new baby that's put together recently called Mira, which is a digital display and digital signage application service, whatever you want to call it, for restaurants and for basically any business that needs to have some sort of advertising display system. This thing will do the job. And also some of these screens are set up so they can be easily maintained by staff using just mobile phones. So it's really slick. So you can see it shows, graphics, text. It can show QR codes, obviously. You can even show menus, and you can also hook it up to a large screen TV, and boom, you have yourself a digital signage system for a fraction of the cost. All right, here we go. It says register to Oleg Moskalansky. Excellent, they know it's me, which is pretty slick. If you're not Oleg Moskalansky, so if you have any kind of identity challenges, then you might not be able to easily get through this. But I'm going to say yes, that's me. And then it's going to say options, enable location services, say Wi-Fi password to Amazon. So then connect other devices. You can, that's okay. We can do it. Auto save photos, videos, backup and restore. Okay, we'll just leave everything the way it is, and then click continue. Then it says select people who'll be using this fire, which is pretty slick. So basically, the entire family membership here could be using this, which is pretty cool, including the missus and the kids. And then it says screen lock. So I'm going to put in a screen lock. Just enter the PIN here. I'm sure you don't mind if I don't show it to you. And it's got connect to your Facebook, which I'm not going to do. Twitter, Goodreads. I think I'm just going to continue. And it says welcome. This tutorial will guide you through some of the major features. So click continue. And then it comes up with this, which is homepage displays a list of your installed apps. Quickly find your recently opened content by swiping the recent page. So it goes with that. And then it's got homepage, content pages dedicated to books, video, and games. So obviously Amazon is trying to put their content as the major source of play for you. And so you can be buying stuff from them. And then you can switch content pages, it says, by swiping. So simple enough. We continue with that. You can exit also at any point from this thing. And then scrolling content pages up and down for those who were born in the wrong country. And then accessing library in the store. Okay, we'll continue with that. Navigation bar, quick settings. Anyway, so just kind of go through the motions here. And then finish finally, okay? And it makes a little chime.
I can help you. Get the weather, check sports scores, find news and information, play music, and more, instantly. All you have to do is ask.
How cool is this, huh? So we'll click continue.
Try it now. Just press and hold the home button and ask me, what's the weather tomorrow?
What's my name?
This device has only one account, Oleg's.
See? Pretty smart. Let's do the weather. What's the weather tomorrow?
Here's the forecast for tomorrow in Kirkland. Look for lots of sun, with a high of 74 and a low of 53.
Okay, you see what's happening here? This is proof directly that all these stories about Seattle always raining is a bunch of baloney. Okay, there's the proof right there. It doesn't always rain here. And look at that. Going forward, 74, 77, 70, 73, 77. Sun, 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 sun. Okay, right there. Proof is in the pudding, as they say. Anyway, so this is cool. And I'm going to click on
Here
continue.
are some more things to try. What's the news? What can I say? How deep is the ocean?
Yeah, I don't really care about the ocean right now. Okay, so we're basically back to the main display. Finish that, and we're done. So you can see you can zip through it fairly quickly. It doesn't take that long to set up. And they have all kinds of apps. You can kind of see what apps they have. They have the Audible app, the Amazon purchase apps, obviously their own apps at the top of everything here. And they show, because they know my account, there's my Kindle books. So as you can see right there, we got the mass persuasion method, internet business insights, yeah, good stuff. And that's, we got videos. So the videos are from the Prime Video and rentals, everything else. It's really cool for people who just don't want to mess with anything. And of course, you got games. You gotta have games. So there's all kinds of games. So it makes it really nice to be able to shop for all the stuff, scroll around, search for apps, different things. And of course, you can just also go to search for anything. I mean, they have the search bar at the top, and so you can search for whatever you want. So basically, that's pretty much the it on getting the Fire 8 going. You can see my hands are kind of big, but they're not huge. You can see I can fit the thing in my hand. Size of it is kind of like my head a little bit, I guess, in terms of height. It's pretty thin, as you can see. It's not light, but at the same time, it's not horribly weighty. So having one hand, obviously, it's not something you can use with one hand. I mean, that's impossible. But you can certainly use it with two hands. It's pretty handy to hold it, and it's not so heavy. I mean, I've been holding it for a while now. It's not so heavy where it becomes an issue or becomes inconvenient or kind of I'm sure if you held it for hours, then it would be. But it's good and it's decent enough to be able to grasp it by hand, hold it upright on it. In terms of swiping and looking through contents, you can see it's very fluid. No slow down at all. If I wanted to get a different book, for example, just see if we can open a different book, and it's downloading it, and see how long it takes to come up with a book, and boom. So as you can see, it's not instantaneous, but it's pretty quick. And although the Goodreads not right now about this book, so they have some reviews on the book, everything else, and so you can see what the text looks like, and of course we can adjust both the color and the background and the fonts, like on your Kindle you can. So you can see if I flip through the pages by just tapping, you can see how quickly it goes. So that's pretty nice, and you can just swipe it too. So let's see. Readability on the thing is pretty nice. You can change, like if I tap and just wait, I got these different size font. I got different fonts, like I can go to maybe Helvetica to make it a little bit like that, and I can do different margins, and I can do different color, like I can do sepia, for example. Now it looks like this, and then in terms of font itself, text size, I can just plus until text even looks this big, if that's how I want it to be. So it's very nice from that standpoint. It's very customizable, and you can literally go, if we go to the max, I mean, this is the maximum setting for the text. As you can see, a blind person can read this. And the smallest setting for those who are of the younger variety, then it would be something like this. This is how much you can fit on one page. So very nice, very useful, usable. I mean, very nicely done, executed. And of course, you can share things like that. So so far, I'm really liking what I'm seeing in terms of speed. I haven't actually gone to the browser. Let's see if I can pull up a browser here. I'm assuming that I have a browser here somewhere. Search apps. So I can say browse Internet Explorer, Internet Test. Can I do browser? Browser. Okay, so they have their Silk browser, they call it. So they have that set up as an app there. And so if I go to Trump Attends, for example, there, it comes up with the news, as you can see, pretty quickly. And you can, zoom in, zoom out with pinch zoom. You can see it's pretty instantaneous. Trump arrives there. Okay. It says tap reading view icon to switch to a clean, easy to read. So if I tap clean view, see what it'll do. It comes up with an interface that's, doesn't have all the clutter in there, so you can just read it. It's kind of handy. But the thing I really wanted to watch was I wanted to see the video. Let's go to reading list, bookmarks. So if we go to YouTube, for example, let's go to YouTube videos. I go to YouTube just to kind of get an idea of speed. So browser, YouTube video, and so we'll crank up the old movie of the day.
Prepare for war.
Oh, look at this.
War for the Planet of the Apes with PG-13.
Okay, let's try another one.
The world is at war, but it didn't begin with a battle. It began with hope.
I snuck him out of the lab.
Okay, so you get an idea. The quality of the deal is actually really good. I mean, you can't see it in my video, but it's actually really good. Sharpness and everything is just very nice. It's very smooth. I mean, the animation is totally smooth and fluid and nice. I mean, definitely nice. So anyway, if you're thinking of getting a device for, sound quality is decent too for this kind of stuff. So if you're looking for a personal device that you want to have inexpensively and you want to be able to use it for multimedia playback, to watch movies, read books, listen to music, I think you can't go much better than this. I think this is awesome in terms of its performance so far and ease of use and ability to get to the stuff very easily and all of that. And obviously makes a killer gift. For $50, it's a total steal. I think it's just absolutely a steal to get something like this for $50. Even for $80, I would also say it's a super device to get. And so I'm going to try to go, before I leave here, I'm going to try to go to the demo for my Mira, for the other tablet. Let me see if I can get it to work. Pro slash. Oops. In a second. Slash PHP question mark equals to 2. Let's see if it works. All right, so I put it in and not found, it says. Why doesn't it work? Because one second. Try it like that. Turn on the thing here. There we go. Now we're cooking. So this is right here. There's a little display of the menu. As you can see, Samira seems to work. The only caveat is, I don't know if I can get rid of the top bar there, but it is up and running. Let's figure out the show. So I'm not sure if in Silk Browser you can get rid of the top bar or not, but as you can see, it's running just fine, and so it's got all my HTML and JavaScript and everything else, and it seems to be doing it pretty well in terms of reading it and everything else. So that's the browser running Mira there. And so, like I said, if there's a way to get rid of the top bar, then the thing will work just as well as this special tablet I got for this. And speedwise and everything seems to be doing great. So yeah, looks like an awesome tablet for any kind of internet-related endeavors, reading, things like that. And that's Amazon HD8, as they call it, Fire HD8 with Alexa, and brand new 8-inch version from Amazon. If you're interested, pick one up at Amazon.com, and if you do it quickly, you can save $30, get it for $50. Hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, drop me a note on Google+. Take care.